So hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about international business. So we will talk about introduction, dimensions of IB, characteristics of IB versus domestic business, components of IB, which includes international trade, import-export, and Entrepot, and international investment like direct investment and portfolio investment. So concept and nature of IB. So the exchange of goods and services among individual and business in multiple countries is known as international business. A specific entity such as a multinational corporation or international business company that engages in business among multiple countries. The actors and agents of IB are MNCs and multinational enterprises MNE. A commercial transaction across country borders is known as international business. For example, a company sells its products in United States, Japan, and Asian countries, etc. It involves Now we have dimensions of IB. So many parties enter in international business. Government, they are the permanent institution that is also involved in it. So business firms are already into the international business. So there are different combinations like government to business, business to government, business to business, and business to consumer, where the government is directly doing the business. Now coming towards the characteristics of business, multi countries involved, economic interdependence based on free market economy, movement of products across the border, impact on international organizations, standardized technology. Now coming towards differences between international business and domestic business. So talking about the international business, so countries are different with a different diversity in political, legal, and other environmental factors. The degree of risk is higher in international business. The international market are heterogeneous in terms of taste and preference of consumer. There is complexities and fluctuations in foreign market exchange, so it can be complicated in international business activities. Sociocultural factors are different, so management practice fetch different unpredictable impact or outcome. There has been a steady rise in ecological concerns across the world. IB manager have to analyze and consider laws of foreign countries as well as of the firm's home country. And in terms of mobility of factors, mobility of factor of production is less countries in international business. Meanwhile, coming towards the domestic market, so countries same with homogeneity in political, legal, and other factors. The degree of risk is comparatively lower in domestic market. Domestic market are more homogeneous in terms of taste and preference of consumers. It is mostly involves a single national currency, due to which there is less complexities. Sociocultural factors are quite homogeneous, so that outcome can be predicted up to some extent. Domestic business has fewer such concerns. Regarding the ecological concern, domestic business is governed basically by the law of one country, and the mobility of the factor of production is more within the geographical boundaries of a nation. Next, coming towards the components of IB. So IB consists of two parts. First is international trade, next is international investment. In international trade we have import and Entrepot. In import export we have merchandise import export, service import export, and IPR import export. And in international investment we have direct investment and portfolio investment. So international trade and sales. So most common and conventional and largest IB mode. It includes import and export. So first, Merchandise import export. Merchandise import export are tangible goods sold out of the country, while merchandise imports are goods brought into the country from other countries. Next is service import and export. So service are exported and imported and are non-product international earning. So firms or individual receiving the payment is making service export, while firm or individual paying is service import. So service sales has various forms such as tourism and transport service, performance of services, use of assets and IPRs. So here we have assets and IPR import export, which includes patent, copyright, trademark, trade secrets. It involves protection of IPR internationally at different nations. Next we have Entrepot, where it is a mode of import which is not meant for country's domestic consumption but for re-export to other countries. Next we have is international investment. So they consist of FDI and joint ventures, JV. So it is to enhance people's welfare that country's government brings foreign investment, which includes different types of foreign investment like direct investment and portfolio investment. So here direct investment. So they are fully foreign, where a company purchases a sufficient share into another country. It is done to obtain significant management control. It is commonly known as FTI. FTI control on the company needs to be up to 100% or 50% interest. If a country holds a minority stakes and remaining the ownership is widely spread, so no single owner may be able to control the company effectively. As a result, investor having the largest stake will continue to have control in the company. So when two or more countries share the ownership of FTI, it is joint venture, and when government joins a FTI, it becomes a mixed venture. Now we have portfolio investment. So they are the purchase of shares and bonds to obtain a return on funds investment. Generally, such investment have no intention to control the organization. They are known as non-controlling interest. Companies use portfolio investment primarily for the short-term financial gain as a means to earn more return on its money with relatively safety. So here is the end of the video, guys. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. You guys are amazing. Keep reading.